Is it recording? One, and we're recording video. All right. So yeah, bro. Yeah. Today's topic, man. The Avatar, man. What what lessons we got from it growing up, like, and then now knowing like certain things in life as far as like manifestation, meditation, and philosophy. What were the key points and why was Avatar important and like even our upbringing and how these shows that how we'll have many different topics and discussions about how these shows of our childhood affected our adulthood in positive ways. And so today on today's episode, um, we're talking about Avatar, The Last Airbender, and right, not James Cameron's Avatar, The Last Airbender, right. Not the big blue people. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all on this channel, y'all know. So yeah, man, it's DAB, man, here with my big bro, co-founder of DAB, Randy Dab in the building. Uh, yo, what's going on? So yeah, bro, what? Okay, as far as the Avatar is concerned, um, what Avatar: The Last Airbender? What and as we know, there were many offshoots of the Airbender. You had the Legend of Korra, which was his next reincarnated life, and then they're also working on the. They're working currently. Twitter just dropped that they're working currently on another Avatar. This time it's his Earth cycle. And it's a guy, I believe the guy Genji. Everybody has been talking about this, but that's neither here nor there. We're interested to get into that too. Um, as a kid, what did you take away from Avatar when we were growing up? Like, how did it affect you? Like growing up, like when we watched it, like like what was those points? It was like, oh shit, like yo, this is raw as hell. Like the stuff that drew you to Avatar as a kid. Because we're adults now, but when we were kids watching it, what drew you to the Avatar? I mean, we were teenagers. I feel like we were. I mean, well, I'm, mm, yeah. Let's see. When did the yeah? Yeah, because no 14. No, we were early 20s, 2004. Let me hold on. Avatar. Yeah. Let's see. Yep, you're right. 2005, and it ran for 3 seasons. The first one, Avatar: Last Airbender. So we were in high school. We were in high school. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. Right. Taking over. Cartoon Network. Right. 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 Anime, right, exactly. And I feel like they tried to capture those, retain those American fans that were probably going towards anime at that time. I definitely feel like they tried to mimic the success. Right, right, right. Until this day, they use Avatar as that basis. Like they don't really consider it, like it was never considered. When you look at it, it's not considered anime. It was even though the creators. Yeah, it depends on who you're talking to. Definitely, it's influenced by anime a lot. You could tell in the character design, but yeah, yeah. Hmm. Western and anime culture. right. Oh yeah, I gotta pull the yeah. Yeah, Michael Dante. Hmm. Right. Right. And it like yeah, they definitely I mean it's definitely a story um if the type of story the type of stories you got me being a writer I'm aware of the type of stories you got your golden fleece stories, your redemption stories, your full triumphant stories, and these different types of stories are telling it. Basically all the different types of shows are retelling the same story like we were talking about before. And I feel like Avatar. Oh yeah, yeah. Camera got a little funky there. Yeah. So Avatar is really to me it's a redemption story because you remember how he left the air nomads and he felt responsible for the Fire Nation wiping them out. And you know what's crazy, man? The Avatar didn't shout. I mean, it was for like kids, but man, they had man when he came upon the grave, he came to the literal grave. He saw the skulls and bones of his people. Yo, that was like some real like after that time like okay, this is a kid show, but yo, they touching on some deep subjects like they're not shying away from death or nothing like that. So it's real crazy and like the Fire Nation was like some like Nazi like some Nazi regime type thing, but it was real interesting to see them try to explain that the differences and how cultures and everything and the difference between race relations and even in that type of show, aimed towards the younger generation. And I just liked how they were able to explain that, bro. And like that joke was fire. Right, 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 right. It, and it's just woo. Right, right. In the Avatar. Right, right. Different in the different oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Right. Right. The one, obviously, like yeah, it's based on the sole purpose of a chosen one, like a chosen one that's here to lead his people. You know what I mean? You said a hothead, Is- right? Yeah, which most being like yeah, most protagonists do heroes, right? They don't just do it themselves. The supporting characters, but as far as like now, like seeing it's awesome just seeing we didn't really like we weren't I wasn't really doing research back then as far as into like philosophy and symbolism and eso not knowingly eso but we always knew I was like yo that's raw like I knew what was raw like I'd really, I'd watch certain, kung fu. I just knew that in the future I wanted to know what that was. Like that intrigues me, seeing the monks and the way they were in tune with nature and stuff like. So we knew I knew which direction that wisdom was in. Like that's portraying that. That's what I didn't study like esoteric studies or none of that, geometrics, ancient, what's it called, sacred geometry. We didn't know all that, but like the way the Avatar, like I just knew, like man, like that's the we didn't know how to explain it, right? Could have been. Mm. Right, right. Mm. Right. 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 Hmm. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Mm. Mm, okay. Hmm. And before the Avatar. Hmm. Okay. Right. 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 Us knowing that, not to cut you off, like yeah, so us being around that when we see the movies like the Matrix and the Avatar, point of the video, like when we saw that, we were drawn to that. And anybody that has that yearning for knowledge will be drawn to Avatar and things like that when they see the concepts of what they're talking about. um mm, right. Oh, happy Kwanzaa, day one of Kwanzaa, Umoja. Yeah, we gotta put that in there. Unity. Yeah, we're filming this the day of the first day of Kwanzaa, right? So it's lit. It's DAB, baby. Yeah. Unity. Oh, and what ultimately, yo, that's perfect. Cause what ultimately the Avatar was telling when Aang, my favorite part of the Avatar was when he was meditating with the yo, rocking the merch. That's what I'm talking about. It's a Dabney thing you wouldn't understand. Come on, man. Let's go, man. We gotta have that available for some merch, man. We gotta plug that in somewhere. Um, so the thing with Avatar being today being the first day of Kwanzaa, there were tribes like there's a Hindu guy in the Avatar: The Last Airbender teaching Aang how to meditate and unlock all his chakras so he could get back in touch with the Avatar state, which was in my opinion unlocking the third eye chakra and having complete knowledge of your surroundings in the universe and having to control and manipulate the universe and elements around you. So with that being said, Like that was like one of the rawest parts for me. And now when I go back and I look about how what he was saying, you know, you got to clear certain areas in your life and to unlock each and every one of those chakras, which was dope because now as adults we do have to unlock and clear and let go of certain things. And how, when I was listening to that, years ago, I'm like, yo, that's dope. Oh man, how does that feel when you're really going through some real life stuff and you really do gotta like clear your mind, let some stuff go, and to achieve the next state. So that's cool. That's one of the things that I found that I saw then, and that I could see to apply that now, and why that drew me to the show and at that point in time. So that's pretty cool, man. And a lot of these things are just being seen every day, man. It's just like you know we have to. I feel like we have to protect our childhood, man. Like a lot of these things is going on, man. Rest in peace, JDF. We're gonna have a video on that later. The importance of the Power Rangers, man. What that meant. So what was that, bro? No, I mean like it. Dang, bro. Just go where I'm saying, bro. Okay, like I mean, like the when I mean what I'm saying by that is the knowledge that we learned then and the joy that it brought at that time. You have to still be able to have that joy now because I think a lot of guys. I mean, dude, like everything. Like man, like this is not we're not shying away from the truth. Like DAB, this is what we're here for. We stand. DAB, this brand, like we're the forces of evil. Dad used to say comes in many shapes and forms. It's not a devil with a pitchfork. It's that voice that's telling you to get up at 3 in the morning or 4 or 5 in the morning. You know what I mean? It's that that demon in your mind is telling you to go do something you shouldn't be doing. Those are the forces of evil. So at DAB we stand against the forces of evil wherever they might hide, whoever they might be in, or wherever they seek to roam and fro and destroy. That is the essence of DAB. And so when I say that, you know what I mean, that's what I mean, protecting that joy, you know what I mean? We're having like this stuff that, like I said, rest in peace, JDF, the Green Ranger, man, what happened to him, uh, the Batman, the 90s animated series Batman, he just died. And then right after that, JD, like, come on, he's like, we're taking attacks. And I think that these are spiritual attacks to much more demoralize the men growing up in that area who watched those things and drew inspiration from those characters, and then they're getting taken out by gay real life scenarios, and it's like, oh man, I gotta watch what I say on there. I can't get canceled. My bad. I'll have the guy edit that out. But like real life scenarios that are just, what I'm saying, draining and you know, scandalous, devious real life situations, and that's everything that you know, these people stood against. They stand for the forces of good, man. Tommy was my inspiration in the martial arts. Probably, I mean, before seeing the original Twin Warriors with Jet Li, that me and you grew up on that movie. I mean, Power Rangers is probably what got me into everything I want to do now. It's just being raw. Like Power Rangers is probably what so that I take that very seriously, and then the fact that I never was able to meet him, that hurts, man. You know what I mean? Tommy, comes from Tommy. Come on, man, Tommy, what's up? What's up? Like, come on, bro. Like, man, come on, bro. Come on, man. Man. Exactly. Right. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Right. Definitely, yo. Let's not. I don't want to get too because I know we go. I don't get too deep into that part because we going. That's for another video. I want to have a separate, complete video on how we respond to like that issue with JDF Power Rangers, how we learn from it, gain from it, things like that. As respect to this though, very good information. Like I said on the show, man, we dropping gems on here, man. Big, Randy Da, Randy Dad, man, dropping gems all the time. But so I told my reasons. I explained my reasons for what was going on, how I what I seen, and how I saw to adapt it. What about you? Like as of now, as far as like shows like the Avatar, Yin and Yang, it's what the philosophies, the things about nature and all the elements. Like what do you see like now that you're this age and have more wisdom and understanding? What would you think that you get from it, and what do you think the message that it's sending out? Um, to its fans and the people that were watching it. Now you being of this, like I said, being in this state of your life and stuff like that. Oh, for real? Mm. Okay. Oh, I can't wait to start talking about those. Woo! Right. Yo, yeah, before it was Cartoon Network, we was watching Big Boss, the Bruce Lee. Yeah, yo, I feel like me and you got introduced to martial arts and everything kung fu movies before we got even on cartoons. Exactly. So we already knew the basis of where it was coming from. Oh my, yeah, yeah, what, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dance to the past samurai jack. Yo, yeah, for real. Fact. Yeah. Akira, that was my first anime. Why Akira was that was my first anime. Man, it can't be. Yeah, yeah. Right, right. Yeah. Fine, man. Okay. Mhm.